Okay, so if you want to create a Google form that the answers your students give, depending on what that answer is, it directs them to the next section. Kind of think of choose your own adventure type style. So we'll call this choose your own adventure. Okay, so for example, let's say that the question is, do you think it is cold today? Okay, and the options are yes and no. And you want them to go to a different section depending on what their answer is, okay? So, the biggest thing I would suggest, first of all, is if you're going to do this, you cannot set it up as a quiz. It has to be turned off for Make a Quiz because a quiz assumes that all your answers have a right and wrong answer. And by nature, you want them to be able to choose something and go there depending on what they have answered. So, my second suggestion, other than make sure it's not set as a quiz, is to go ahead, pause for the bell, to go ahead and set up your sections first, because if the sections aren't there, then you can't select or direct the students to go there as you're setting this up. So let's say that I'm going to have a section on cold weather if they select they think it is cold, and a section on, and this is the section symbol, the little equal sign, on hot weather, depending on if it's hot, and then a third section called wrap up. Okay, maybe where I want them to give some feedback before the end of this. So if they're going to go to cold if they think it's cold today, hot if they think it's hot. Okay, so I'm going to go back into this question, and what I want to do is I don't want them to go just continue on to the next section. Okay, what I want them to do is go to a section based on their answer, and that is found under the three dots or the snowman right here. So I'm going to select go to section based on answer. Okay, for yes, they're going to go to cold weather. For no, they're going to go to hot weather. Okay, and that will direct them there. Okay, so I have, again, chosen based on their answer where they will go. Okay, you don't have to worry about this because it has been overridden by what it says above, that they will go based on their answer. Okay, and then these you actually need to direct as well. So cold weather, I want them to drop straight to the wrap up. Hot weather, I want it to go straight to the wrap up. Okay, and always, 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 I'm going to select this little preview button to make sure that it works correctly. So, for example, I'm a cold, but I think it's cold. I go to yes. Next, it takes me to cold weather. Okay, and next takes me to the wrap up. Okay. So let's just check it for hot. Is it cold today? No. Next section takes me to hot weather, and the next takes me straight to the wrap up. Now, obviously, I haven't added any questions or anything like that in any of these sections. So these are just plain old sections. So now under cold weather, I'm ready to add a question there. I go to the add question, and of course, I can have it be a multiple choice, short answer, a multiple grid choice, all that good stuff. So, for example, I might even embed a video or something like that for them to watch about cold weather, and then from YouTube, something like that right there, and then they answer that. Okay. So again, I hadn't added questions into cold weather or hot weather, but you can, of course, go ahead and do that and then wrap up. Maybe I wanted them to do like a little reflection or a short answer. Okay, this is a bizarre example, I agree, but hopefully it shows you a very simplified way of putting in answers and having the students go to a next section depending on what the answer is. And the key is, again, number one, make sure it's not set up as a graded quiz. And number 2, the little snowman or 3 dots is where you go for the option of go to section based on answer. That's pretty much it. Thanks.